Taurus, welcome to your energy check-in. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and signless, so you don't actually have to have any Taurus placements in your chart at all, and you don't have to be watching this at the time that it is being done. Look at that, 4 of Pentacles. Taurus. Ooh, 3. Oh, okay, you want to, but I don't know what that card is, but we're going to go with that. Hold on. Close this door. Anyway, yes. So Taurus, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a healing session with me, please do feel free to reach out. So Taurus, whenever we think about your energy flow, and of course this reading is for everybody, and I will be phasing out the zodiacs, okay? So from now on, and even for anything retroactively, please do feel free to look at any reading that catches your energy, your feeling, okay? Don't get stuck on the title, the zodiac. Anywho, Taurus, when we think about your energy, we tend to think about quite a few things, but one of the hallmarks of Taurus energy is that sense of stubbornness, but the word that they just said is stagnation. Now they're saying that for those of you who are being covered in this video, you may actually have found that things have started to speed up a lot in your life in terms of your experiences, sensorially speaking, events, emotions, deadlines, just things are starting to kind of crash upon you at times. And Spirit is saying that there's nothing wrong with the timing in the sense. Yes, things are speeding up, but what's happening is that you tend to be stuck. You're starting to feel your stuck energy. And so even though we see this beautiful antelope speeding up, or like the energy speeding up, this antelope feels like it's stuck and its legs are just moving in the air. Now, the reason why is because you see right here it says wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. This is because you may have undergone some type of, they're saying surgery, okay? Thank you, Spirit. So some type of life event, some type of trauma, some type of tower moment or an ending or something, but and it hurt. And you still haven't resolved it. But they're also saying surgery because a lot of us right now are going through etheric surgery, right? That's surgery on your non-physical body. So in other words, your energetic field. And what happens is when you go through these kinds of surgeries, these etheric surgeries, or catheric, whatever you want to say, depending on which plane it's on and blah blah blah, when you go through these surgeries, what happens is that they manifest in your physical body in different ways. For some people you may get aches and pains, some of you may get flu-like symptoms, some of you may have a lot of emotional outbursts, all sorts of stuff, anxiety. And then on top of that, for the result is that you will have shifted in terms of your energy signature, so that actually puts you into alignment with new energies that will later manifest as new people, places, things, and situations. But by that same token, it takes you out of accordance with some of the energies that you were in before you had the surgery or the alchemical changes. So in short, you're also going to be experiencing the manifestations of these energies leaving you. So these are going to be the tower moments. These are going to be all sorts of stuff. And so Spirit is saying that that's what a lot of you are experiencing. You're, in short, experiencing the fallout of a lot of these things. One example that they're bringing to mind here is that some of you may have found yourself in accordance with other people, or in accord with other people. Maybe you've had this spirit where you're working together, things are gelling, friendships are, and then all of a sudden, even though you guys are still kind of trying to meet up and there's still an energy there of trying to connect and go out or work together, it's like you're missing each other, right? See this, the Knight of Wands coming into this Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, right? We have this person coming in to meet with you, but it's like they go right over you. Now, what does that dynamic, that energetic dynamic, manifest as? It could be something as simple as playing phone tag, like forever with a friend. It could be something as simple as people missing your messages, or you guys finally do have a time and date set, and then you set out to meet each other, but something comes up, or a little accident, or like a tire, or so long story short, the energy doesn't manifest in the physical as togetherness. And that's because an energy signature has changed or a frequency has changed. Look, there's the card, Master Healing. And Spirit is saying this is when we start navigating towards lessons of letting go. Actually, this card wants to come a little bit right here. They're also saying that for some of you, you may have connected with somebody that is more like a flu shot to you, right? They come in and they give you what you need and then they're out, right? And that creates certain things in your body and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden you find yourself going through these experiences, but not really getting a chance to be with that person. So they want to take a look at that. And they're saying, yes, sometimes these are karmic partners that come in with the designation of making you feel something so that you can get triggered. They're catalysts. But sometimes they're also just divinely contracted people who come around and quote unquote sting other people. They sting other people. That's their job, in order to sting them into action or to whatever. That's very much of a catalyst as well. But what happens is that we try to hold on to that emanation, that manifestation of that sting or that messenger. Let's call it a messenger. And so it's like for a lot of you, this person may have manifested as a romantic partner. You hooked up, they're gone. Could be like an opportunity that, you know, came in and all of a sudden now it's not there, or the person who brought you in is now they're not with the company, all sorts of stuff. And so you see, long story short, you see how we don't see the rider anymore? Spirit is saying because that person was not designed for your destiny in the long run. And possibly in the very real 3D sense, this person may not have been designed for your health and well-being. They may have carried a signature that was so contrary to who you are and who you were to become that it may have been the discomfort of it shifted you, right? So either way, so they're like, yeah, we could have sent you the devil for all we care. It could be the UPS person or the devil person. It doesn't matter. The point is they're a delivery person and they came to manifest change, to be a catalyst for your change. And so therefore they literally act on behalf of spirit. They are an agent. And so an agent of change, they're saying. And so you have to like kind of get it out of your mind that you know, this person's supposed to be with you, or this job is supposed to be for you. And that, my dear, is the hardest, right? But you see how it says overcome any obstacle? Anyway, here we have the death energy coming to claim this this energy and this holding on energy that you have going on, because you want to hold on to something. Understandably, I do have to be honest, sadly, what I'm getting for somebody here, God bless you, bless your buttons, is that this may have been a child that, you know, maybe you miscarried, or for whatever reason you had an abortion or some type of procedure, or something could have even been in an adoption that you thought was going to come through and it wasn't. It was thwarted. I'm getting the word thwarted in particular in that case. If that's you, there was some thwarting there, and I don't want to go into that too much. If that's you, that's the realm of a personal reading, but there was a thwarting involved in that. Yes, that adoption situation. I'm also getting that was a rescue mission in and of itself. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, unless Spirit wants to comfort more, or they want to tell you more. But I do feel with that situation that was what that was. Okay, so Spirit is, they're so good to us. God bless. Yes, but Spirit is saying we can overcome any obstacle. I'm seeing here now the energies of a compass. Now, it doesn't matter what I turn around on the other side of that card, because the card, we don't need the cards, right? The energy that we're using behind here is the energy of a compass. Spirit is saying that I almost heard global warming, obviously, but I also heard global warning, right? So that's something that's coming through here. Why are they? Okay, they're saying there are going to be some disruptions in the time-space continuum coming up. Let's see. And that will mean nothing for some of you, but for those of you who are kind of teetering on the edge of your placements, they're saying, and your place, that can mean a few things, right? That could be like a reshuffling that changes your mind about something, changes your heart about something, moves you into a shift in a new way. So then when they say placements, that could very well be referring to your energetic placements. And of course, in that case, we're looking at your astrology. So a lot of you may not be into astrology and just, or you may be at the level of astrology like, oh, but I checked my Aries or I checked whatever in the newspaper and that wasn't for me. Listen, if you take nothing from this video, please, please, please take away astrology is a tool from the gods. And that's why every person in power has a personal astrologist. And I'm talking presidents, kings, queens, because what happens is if you can look at astrology, it is not a divinatory tool, by the way. If you could look at astrology, you are able to understand literally what is the energy that will be present in the air, in the atmosphere, in the world, in the whatever at that time. And when you know the soup, basically you're able to change and make decisions in accordance with the energy that's going to be at play. Plain and simple. And if you'd like to test that out, I would invite you to just keep track of the changing of the moon. Okay? Just go ahead and keep track of that and see how that affects you. Okay? And so some of you may be actually kind of beginners. So if I may make a suggestion for 2 pages, that would work really well for you. One, on Instagram, you can check out Moon Mama Musings. That's Katie O. Moon Mama Musings. She covers the moon movements like she goes live all the time, basically. She also has a YouTube page called Moon Mama Musings as well. And on that one she discusses every day the transits, astrological or energetic transits that are happening. And if you really keep in touch with what's going on within yourself and what changes are happening for you in your physical world, you will see there's an accordance there and you can plan accordingly. Another one I would suggest is checking out Emily. Her Instagram page is the One Woman Show, okay? And on YouTube, her channel is called M Intuition Tarot. These are my go-tos for astrology. And trust me when I tell you, 12 minutes, 12 seconds, they on it, all right? They on it. So anyway, Spirit is saying that for some of you, Emily does chart readings as well, going back to what they were saying. Spirit was talking about, for some of you, the disruption in the time-space continuum is not going to affect you. But for some of you, depending on your placements, your astrological placements in your natal chart, it will affect you in certain ways, okay? And that could mean just, again, epiphanies, blockages removed, all sorts of stuff. So in short, you may have opportunities for growth that you may want to take advantage of. And I'm getting for some of you, it's literally just going to push you. You might, like when someone's hitting the home plate, they're like in baseball, they're running and they like slide face down, dirt pie, everything, but their hands on the home plate, and the ump's like safe, right? 13 minutes, 13 seconds, safe. Now, listen very carefully. If that is for you, Spirit is going to guide you in some way to start incorporating energetic influences, placements, things like that. You might know if it's for you already because you'll be like, that's me, okay? But listen very careful to me right now. If that applies to you and you're going to be having this opportunity for change and it's going to result in a shift in mind, whatever, everything, mental state, you might change your opinion about something, you might, whatever. So straight from the horse's mouth, I want you to know this, okay? So hear me out. You will feel like you are in the middle of a war zone. You may feel like you are with the devil. You may feel that you're never gonna amount to anything. You may feel like it's all shit. Now, I gotta be honest. I'm just saying. This is purely channeling. But if that message is for you, literally, it's not the way it looks. And this is something that Katie has been saying. I feel like that energy is starting to manifest as it's showing in this video. Literally, you may have been told something and you may totally believe it because everything in the atmosphere, 14 minutes, 41 seconds, is saying they're right. Let this go. Do that. You did this, did that. It is not going to be the case. So let's imagine when that time shifts. When that shift happens, like let's say if you're getting this energy like, dude, let that go, it's going to be this. It's going to be completely changed where it's like, keep it. But that is not your task right now, okay? So I don't know who that message is for, but I know that it's for those of you whose spirit is saying you are in line for an energetic shift. So I'm just going to repeat again because it's very important. And this is for some of you. So they're saying there's going to be a change or a shift in the time-space continuum. For some of you, so in other words, timeline shift. For some of you, you may be on the cusp of houses, or just because of your energetic placements or your natal chart or whatever, and spirit will tap you on the shoulder in the next few days if this is you. They're going to send some of you the color orange. If that's you, orange, 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 orange. Start looking at your natal stuff. 15 minutes, 51 seconds, 1551, okay? So I literally have an orange tree outside, okay? So it might pertain to me as well. They're saying that if that is you, whatever you're thinking is reality right now is not the reality, okay? It's most likely the reality in this time-space continuum, this timeline, this reality that you're in, but it is going to shift, okay? So for right now, I don't want to say act as if, but use your mind wisely. So be in this Schrodinger's cat situation where it's like, what I want could be the case or could not be the case. The truth is I actually don't know. And this is where the realm of miracles can come in, because it's like, wait, they're telling us now we're not going to get the house. We're not going to get the house. This house is not for us. And really, I've been to 5 different readers and they have confirmed that. Yeah. And also the judge did this. And then what happens? The time-space continuum gets disrupted. For some people, it doesn't matter because the energy doesn't affect them, but you are affected, and you get that call from the judge's office, or you get the call from, the real estate agent, hey, they backed out, or hey, they blah, 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 or hey, the judge did this, and the house is yours. So I'm just trying to tell you, you want to 17 minutes, 17 seconds, be mindful, okay? Time to heal, all right? So look at that. Look, if I just showed you this card right here, 55, and then this snake, what would you think? The devil. Time to heal, okay? So this is saying you are in a moment where you don't know the outcome. You don't know the reality. But the reality right now, based on the energetic circumstances, is that you have to let something go. Now, this does not mean like, oh, I gotta let this man go, but he's actually mad. Like, don't even try to design what it is that you're being asked to let go. You may be like, oh yeah, they're trying to let me let go of this house, this car, this person, this contract, whatever. I gotta let my sister go because she's talking too much BS and I can't deal with that. Yeah, guess what? Time, space happens, boom. Change in mind, change in circumstances, energy changes. So it is your job right now. Let's just go ahead and pull the 3 more cards. God is good. It is your job right now to believe that all obstacles can be overcome. There are the 3. Thank you. And that there's already a miracle in the midst. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Look at that mirroring. Ace of Wands. They're like, trust us. We got this. Look at this. Right now, this is your energy as you're going through this master healing situation. You're like, what am I doing? Look at this Page of Swords. What am I doing? 3 of Cups. What is this person doing? As I'm looking at this here, some of you may have gotten the calling. I'm starting to get a really, I don't want to say sacred energy. They're asking me to pull a card here. I just saw 9/11. Now, for some of you, you may go to straight up political 9/11, 9/11. For some of you, 19 minutes, 19 seconds, you'll be like, oh yeah, on September 11th of this year, a day or 2 ago, right? Sorry, I don't know what today is. Look, I've been holed up, all right? What is it today, the 14th? You may be like, oh, 9/11, yeah. Something big happened on that day, blah, blah, blah. And then for some of you, it's 911 emergency, right? So long story short, something happened in conjunction with those numbers. And you got a calling, because this is you. This is like, let's say you're the Page of Swords. And you see, that's you in the middle, doing your thing, happy-go-lucky, working out with other people, blah, blah, blah. Again, look at the 3 and the 3. Friendship, coordination, right? Teamwork. And then you were separated. And I want to say brutally in a sense. It feels a little bit. And some of you may actually have been cast into this role of hurting someone else, or somebody may have been called in order to come and hurt you. Either way, again, do not attach to these people because they're messengers. And you were a messenger, right? Do not attach to the outcome. Do not attach to your perspective relating to it. You need to be this person. If Spirit says jump, you jump. If Spirit says jump off a cliff, do not jump off a cliff. That's not Spirit, okay? The times are tough right now, so I just want to make that as clear as possible. Right now, we are in a time of fixing, they say. And also they're saying a time of fixings. Like the fixings, something about Thanksgiving, November is going to be, the air is going to start to clear, secrets are going to be understood. When I say secrets, I mean, oh, that's why that happened. Okay, I can let this go now, right? But fixing, we're healing, things are being tweaked. They did tell me to check another card here. Sorry, hurrying. Yeah, so 21 minutes, 21 seconds. So there we go. Yeah, victory card. Okay, one more? No more? Okay, wait, yes or no? 4 more? Okay, I don't know. We got 3 more minutes. All right, 2.5 minutes. Oh, here's one. One totally fell. Okay, one. This is the victory card. You are going to have a victory. In layman's terms, they're like, you're gonna be all right. Why did they say it like that? I don't know. 1, there's a soulmate card. 2, there's the Emperor. Dang, okay. 3, there's somebody making an offer. 4, ooh, look at that. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, all right? You don't believe it. You don't believe it. This is going back to what Moon Mama has been saying. She wasn't saying this in the last few lives, but before then, like live after live after live. She's like, whatever you think is not going to happen, it's going to happen. Trust me, you know. Look at this. You're single, male, female, gender non-conforming, or you're without that thing, the housing contract, whatever. All of a sudden, out of the blue, Knight of Pentacles comes back. Look at that. Emperor. Now, whether or not this is something you can trust, I don't know, right? But look at this. You see this card? This is I almost couldn't read it. I can't even freaking read it. I mean, I can read it. It's the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, 22:44, 22 minutes, 44 seconds, right? But I can't read it right now because it's freaking upside down. And actually, the energy wouldn't even come to my mouth to say what it is. Why? Because you don't know. You don't know what you're looking at. It's the knowledge card. You cannot tell what it is you're looking at. So if you're not sure whether a person, place, thing, or situation, in fact, remember this came out on the side. If you cannot tell whether a person, place, thing, or situation is your person, place, thing, or situation to have, your destiny or whatever, give it up. You're not supposed to know now. You cannot know now. And chances are things are going to shift. And then all of a sudden they're going to be like, hold on to that. Here it is again, right? We just took the plant because we needed to prune it. But it was your plant. There you go. All right. So anyway, love how they said plant, because remember, they planted somebody in your life to kind of, disrupt you and really give you that catalyst. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this reading now, just in the interest of letting it fit on Instagram. But as you guys know, my Instagram is @AwakeningAllYouLightworkers. My YouTube is Compassionate Heart School. And if you're interested in getting a reading from me, personal reading from me, or an energy shift, or actually anything, I do everything, go ahead and reach out to me on my Etsy page, which is called A Compassionate Heart. Ding! Anyway, love you guys. Bye.